Greetings. Welcome back. This is Queen Elle from QueenElle79. I'm so glad you joined me again today. Now, this video is regarding the week of May 3rd through 9th. So let's dive right in, okay? Now, as you know, if you haven't watched my last week's video, I implore you to do that. So I'll link that above so that you can check out the energy. I'm sure it was felt on some level, but this will be piggybacking off of that. So the last week, the week of April 26th through May 2nd, there was a lot of innovative thinking and opportunity to have some more ideas flourish in your life. So hopefully you tapped into that energy if you felt it. Now for this week, we have some interesting planetary transits. Now I will say for May 4th, and again, I have my notes here. For May 4th, Venus in Gemini is square or clashing with Neptune in Pisces. So let me tell you what that means. So Venus is all about, as you know, love and what you enjoy, things that you're comfortable with, okay? Now, Gemini energy is all about being adaptable. It's about your intellect, but there is a bit of indecisiveness in there, or there could be. So definitely avoid any, it's okay to have multiple options, but just use discernment and when you're making your decisions, and use some wisdom and tap into your intuition and that third eye energy, okay? Now, with regard to Venus and Gemini, what that means is that the things that you enjoy, sometimes, you know, especially with what's going on right now, you may feel like, okay, I can no longer do some of the things I enjoy if most of those things involve being outside or really coming into direct contact with people. But just know we're living in this technology era. There are ways to interact with others virtually. I know it's not the same, but there are ways to do it and still feel like you're live and interacting as if you're in the same place, okay? So it's all about skewing your perspective and just changing the way that you're used to thinking about things or seeing things. So tap into that. Now, again, that's on the 4th. Now, being square Neptune and Pisces, what that means is, so Neptune is all about your imagination, your ideals, your creativity, and Pisces is known for being the dreamer of the zodiac, for tapping into that intuitive energy. So it's really all about, the only thing is, so Neptune and Pisces is one thing, Venus and Gemini is the other. Well, when they're square or they're clashing, the issue with that is all of the things that you enjoy that involve any type of intellect or any of that kind of intellectual energy, you may find a bit of a conflict between those things and your imagination and your ideals. Maybe they're not, you don't find a way to find a common ground between them. But again, it's all about tapping into that innovative energy from last week. And you have to come up with, it's time to renew your way of thinking and let go of those old ways, those old habits. We become so set in our ways as far as like, well, this is what has worked thus far, so this is what I'm used to, and I just have to do it this way. Well, you don't have to do it that way. That's not the only way to effectively accomplish what you want to do. So you really have to not allow it to worry you or make you feel like, okay, well, let me throw my hands up in the air. I just can't get anything done. Or because I can't do it the way that I really want to, then that means it can't be done. You have to let go of that notion and you have to explore different avenues. So this week will be all about exploring those different avenues, especially you'll see as it relates to your interaction with others. Now that's the 4th. Also on the 4th, the sun, I'm not sure if you hear that, there's a siren in the background, but also on the 4th, the sun will be conjunct Mercury in Taurus. Now, we know that Mercury entered Taurus, let's see, Mercury entered Taurus on the 27th. So that was Monday, April 27th. And so now the sun is conjunct Mercury in Taurus on the 4th of May. Now, what that means is conjunct is about energies blending and merging together. So the sun is all about your purpose. So now, as we enter this week, your purpose will become aligned with you relating to others in a creative way. There's a new purpose, and what we don't realize is our purpose is our purpose. Our purpose was our purpose from the beginning of time. We can invent or reinvent ourselves and our ideals and the way that we do things, our habits, our mannerisms even. However, what's innate to us, what was our true purpose when we first in this lifetime, this earth cycle, so to speak, when we embarked on this one, our purpose still was our purpose. So yes, what we envisioned for ourselves might have been one thing, and now we're having to kind of shift things, but it doesn't alter your purpose. Your purpose is still your purpose. Just know that with that energy on the 4th, that what that purpose is, if you're still seeking it, if you kind of have an inkling of it, it will align with the way that you relate to others in a creative way. So just tap into that energy again. Now, as we move on to May 7th, Mercury in Taurus again is sextile Neptune in Pisces. Now, we talked about Venus and Gemini being square Neptune and Pisces on the 4th, which is the beginning part of the week. By the 7th, Mercury and Taurus will be sextile Neptune and Pisces. Now, sextile means the manner of working together to reach a common goal, okay? And there is a way to figure out how to work those things together. So remember how I was saying that when something is square something, or a planetary transit is square another one, that means that they're clashing, where a conjunct means that they're merging together. Sextile, you're going to see like a positive relationship between the two. So now Mercury in Taurus, which is that energy of creatively working with others, now that energy is going to have a positive relationship with Neptune and Pisces, which is those creative ideals and your imagination. So you'll see those energies melding and merging together, and you'll see a bit of synergy on the 7th. So look for that and embrace it. Then the 9th, which is the end of the week, we have Mercury in Taurus again, and this time it will be trine Pluto in Capricorn. Now, if you haven't checked out my Pluto retrograde video, I'll link it above, so feel free to view that. Pluto retrograde is taking place from April 25th through October 4th. So you'll see some blockages there potentially, especially depending on your sun, moon, or rising. If it's in Capricorn, which is what Pluto will be in, you'll notice a bit of some stagnant energy as far as that creative way of being and changing those old habits. But with Mercury and Taurus being trine Pluto in Capricorn, so trine is specifically about there is, again, that synergy. It's a positive relationship, but there's some gifts to be found with regard to that relationship when there's a trine relationship. So that Mercury and Taurus working with others in a creative way, being trine Pluto in Capricorn, it means that now not only will the way that you work with people creatively be impacted on the 9th, but since we're moving off of that energy from the 7th, that positive relationship with Neptune and Pisces, now that capacity for change and inner growth and development, along with your hardworking and personal responsibility sense, Mercury and Taurus, the way that you interact with others creatively, you will reap the benefits of it. You'll start to see what happens and how those relationships with others flourish by you tapping into that creative energy. So I'm telling you, I mean, we're on a trend here. Things are looking great. So if you have any questions with regard to guidance or need any additional help with navigating things, please don't hesitate to contact me. I am available on Instagram and Facebook. I do daily card readings on Instagram, and so that's Queen_Elle_79. And then on Facebook, that is QueenElle79, just like my YouTube channel. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me there as well. I would love to be of service to you. That is it for today. I do want to, let's see, we'll pull one card and see if there's one card that the spirit guides feel will be symbolic of this week of May 3rd, okay? Let's see what that is. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. So we're on a journey, okay? A journey. And that's what this is. That's what life is. It's a journey. So we're on a journey. It's really important to embrace your emotions, however it makes you feel. It's okay. There's no right or wrong way to do this thing. It's all about doing what works for you, doing what's the most effective for you, okay? Tap into that energy. You're on this emotional journey. There are a lot of things going on around us and within us, and it's all okay. So I'm here to assist you along that journey. And like I said, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions, or just stay tuned to my videos because we'll be going on with this weekly series, okay? Ashe, have a great day.